Hey, welcome back to WorldwideGiantGrowers.com. Houston, we do have a problem. Here's one of my tomatoes I just picked off the 5.95 Koninsky, Chris Koninsky from Wixom, Michigan. I cut this off. It was right down here on the bottom of this plant, but I had to remove it because I'm getting gray bottoms. Now at first I thought it was a calcium issue because this isn't my first tomato I've lost. Here's another one. But after hammering these plants with calcium for several weeks now, and boron, because boron, you know, is the driver, calcium is the load. You have to make sure your boron levels are up, but be careful. Borax is 11% boron, and you want to use it very small amounts, kind of like using copper. You got to use it in very trace amounts or you will nuke your plants. So, but what I've done here is I was smart enough, however, when I put all this dairy dew in here, this veggie dew, I was smart enough to put a pipe in here. This pipe is removable so I can check my moisture. And what I've had discovered is this is actually still really wet down in here. I haven't watered in days. So what I've found is I'm overwatering. I'm losing tomatoes doing the overwatering. My fear was having this raised above ground, this raised bed, that I would not be able to keep enough moisture in it. So I went the other direction and I've overwatered. So now I'm going to back off on the watering, kind of treat it like cannabis. You know, tomatoes and cannabis are closely related. So what we'll do is water every 3 days. That's what you do with cannabis. So I'm told. Bubba don't grow cannabis. It's just not a good fit for me. But I have this wonderful blossom here. Here's another blossom. This right here is definitely a mega blossom. Talking to Chris Koninsky, if I can get a full pollination on this, this could be a dandy. So I haven't given up. I'll treat with some Daconol, some other mild stuff to make sure I don't have disease. I have checked my trunk. It is rock solid. I don't see any rotting decay on the plant, just dried up prune spots. So I don't think it's internal. Check out that honey. She's a honey baby. I should be pollinating that in the next couple of days. I'll be out here flickering and self-pollinate. Hopefully I get a good pollination on her. So that's the case. The veggie dew is a fine product. I just have to learn. You're never too old to learn. However, these plants that I've cut the tomatoes off, I'm letting them start new growth. Off the new growth, I'd already cut a tomato off of this one, and off the new growth it shot this beautiful mega blossom. So I'm expecting the same thing here. It is now August 17th. We still have, they take 40 days to grow. I think with the climate change, the Septembers have been getting warmer the last few years. We no longer get the September 6th frost, September 10th frost. Those are from years in the past, if they don't return. But we'll let these things, hopefully these other two plants will shoot up a blossom like that, and I think they will because I'm already seeing signs of it. These new shoots got some interesting little buds in them. So time will tell. Look at them buds. It always does. So anyhow, let's go over here real quick though. The good news is my eating tomatoes, alright, are doing wonderful. In a smaller container, where I'm actually having to hammer this every day, I have to hammer this with water. Every day I come home from work, and this thing, the plant's all wilted, and I can't seem to water it enough, and I add nutrients to almost every watering. About every fifth water now to just straight water. But look at the tomatoes. Beautiful tomatoes. The bottoms look good. No black bottoms. So hey, there you go. Look at these tomatoes. These are my eaters, my beefsteaks. So there you go. There you have it. Growing with veggie dew, stress blaster, fruit blaster, bloom blaster. Add a little bit of Mark's Mix CalMag, which is 11% calcium, to the mix to make sure I have enough calcium. So there you go. I'm looking forward to eating these tomatoes. But hey, just a tomato update. Let you know. Stay tuned. Post your comments below. I'll link this up to another video. Leave your comments. We'll give away another root keeper and a bloom. I still have a few left. All right, man. Keep them growing. Have a great weekend.